Hi everyone, hope all of you are doing great. And see, the main purpose of me making this channel was not to gain some monetary amount, because the exam on which this channel is mainly focused about is having what max to 5 to 10,000 exam people who write the exam, and of course you can't have a huge subscriber base and anything. So my main purpose of creating this channel was to see that, like, when I was a candidate, I saw that there were not many options available for people to know what is the pattern and how to prepare, how to go about it. So I thought, instead of complaining, why not make a channel? And if you know something about it, why not help others? So that's the primary purpose of me making this channel. And of course, you can see the subscriber numbers. That's never my target, and I really try to be precise about whatever point I have to make. And now, coming further, with all the scores out, like, you already have your cat percentile and scores in your hand, you already have your Z scores in your hand, you already have your IFT scores in your hand. With all these, you must have had a clear idea about what colleges you can target. Of course, not a very clear idea, but again, you must be at a better position today than you were 10 days before, 10 days ago, right? So now, going further, all those who are targeting XGMT, there were few doubts I was getting continuously, that how to prepare, where can I get questions, what mocks should I buy, what is the pattern of this exam, that how many questions are asked, and all these. And many people were willing to discuss few things, so I will kind of answer all those queries one by one. So let's start about where to find similar questions as XGMT provides. So sadly, there is no such sample papers available. Whatever is there available online, they are far more different what you will really get in your exams, right? So you really can't rely on those sample papers available on the internet. The best thing that you can do now is join any mocks. And again, which mocks to join? See, I myself enrolled last year in one mock. I can only vouch for that one, and I can only give my feedback on that. But again, I will be joining a different mock this year, because all those mocks I have already attended last year. So I'm sure that question must have not been changed. So I will have to go to a different mock. So now let's get into the naming of all those. So the mocks that I took last year was CAT 2 CET. That's a channel you all must be knowing. I took their mock. There were 5 mocks of XGMT, and the problem with their mock was the emotional quotient part was really easy when compared to exam. And I was like in a shock that all of a sudden the level of questions had increased a lot, and the time is still the same, and because of that I had to suffer a lot. But apart from that, you see, VA and LR had a similar level of difficulty. QA, I would say, exam was slightly above than what was in the mocks of CAT to CET, and the DI was kind of similar, and emotional quotient I already talked about. So that's the mock I took last year, and because I've already attended all those 5 mocks, I won't be taking CAT to CET this year. What I would be targeting is any mocks from Career Launcher or Study Buzz. See, Career Launcher provides only 2 mocks of XGMT. I don't think that would be sufficient. So anyone who already have Career Launcher, you can take those 2 mocks and something else along with that. For me, I would be taking Study Buzz this year. So I really hope that doubt regarding where to buy these mocks are kind of clear, and the price of it is around 750 rupees. Now, coming further, what is the pattern of the exam? See, the pattern kind of changes every year, but I will tell you what it was last year. Last year there were 30 questions in each section. The sections were namely VALR, quantitative aptitude, data interpretation, and the fourth section being GK and emotional quotient, both combined in one section. All of these 4 sections were having 30 questions, and each section was given 30 minutes. So you see now, in paper, in questions like GK and emotional quotient, you might require less time, but still you had 30 minutes. And in paper like quantitative aptitude and data interpretation, you might require more time, but still you had 30 minutes, so you kind of have to manage the timing accordingly. So I think I gave you a rough idea. And now again, with the number of question and timing being 30 30 30 and 30 30 30 in both the cases, this might change every year. But again, it won't vary drastically. At max, even in the number of questions, it can do plus or minus 5, and even in the number of minutes, number of time allotted, it can go plus and minus 5. Apart from that, there won't be any huge change as of yet. And now coming further, there were small doubts regarding all these things. So what I'm planning to form an Telegram group where all of you can join and discuss among yourselves. So I will leave the link in the description and also in the comment section below, so that anyone who is interested can join and discuss among ourselves. And that's all. If you have any more questions, you can put it down in the comment, or you can of course join in the Telegram group, and we can discuss further things further in that group. So I think that must have been helpful. So please like this video. Of course, there's no point in subscribing it, but again, like it so that it could reach to more number of people, and subscribe it, because I would be uploading only the exams and the interview process of XIMB specific only, so you will get notified on about all those. So I just hope it was helpful somehow, and thank you for watching.